Okay, so this is a question from special relativity. So if a container has volume V prime is on rest frame S prime, what is this volume as measured by observer in S, with respect to which it is moving at speed V? So there is a container who has a volume V prime in its own rest frame. Rest frame, which means it is not moving. And what is this volume measured by an observer S, with respect to which is moving at speeds C? But according to observer in frame S, this box or this container is moving, and so we want to know what happened to the volume in this frame S, and also we want to know how would the density would transform. Okay, so the idea here is length contraction. So moving things, the length of the moving things contract by gamma. Okay, the length of the moving thing contract by gamma. Okay, the length only contract in the direction of the speed. It does not change, the length does not contract in the perpendicular direction, and that is all you need to understand. So in this case we know volume of this the container is going to be, let's say, V prime by gamma. The volume is gonna shrink by gamma because the length from in the direction it's moving is gonna shrink by this gamma. So the volume is gonna shrink by gamma. So this gamma is actually the Lorentz factor, which is 1 over 1 minus V square over C square. And how do density would transform? So we know density is equal to n time volume prime. Let's say this is in rest frame, n is the number of particles or whatever it is in the container. N is not gonna change because n is the number and it's not gonna change as you're moving. So the only thing changes is the volume, and we already seen the volume would be in this S frame. Let's call this prime and let's call this just the S frame. So the volume is gonna change. The volume in S frame is gonna look like 1 over gamma, and this is gamma n over V. So the density is gonna increase by gamma. But why does density increase? Because the volume is shrinking, the number of the particles remain the same, which means the density is increasing. So I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.